Hello there! For today's DIY I'm going to show you how to make chalkboard paint from scratch and any color that you want. Also I'm going to show you how to transform a cheap picture frame you get in the Euro store for less than €2 into a chalkboard. Just like so. So if you want to know how to make it, just keep on watching. Alright, you will need for that a picture frame. You can get that in the Euro store for €1.99, so very cheap. The one with the plastic glass would be just fine. You need some grout, non-sanded grout. You can find that in any DIY store or tile store. You will need some chalk, a mixing bowl or mixing thingy, that's the yogurt, measuring tools. You need some brushes or roller brushes. I find the roller brushes to work much better. It gives a smoother surface, but that's depending on what you have. Magnets, glue gun and some hot glue for sticking the magnets on the frame, and some paint on the color of your choice. I have acrylic there, but you can also use leftover on house paint if you have some. So let's get your frame ready. So you just need to unclip if it wants to come off. You can put that on the side. I already took the thingy off because I don't want to leave it on the side. I just want to put it on my fridge. That lovely family picture can go in the bin if you wish. And you're going to separate them. So now is a good time as well, if you don't like the color of your frame, to repaint it if you want. I like it in white, so I'm going to keep it that way. You're going to wash your plastic, and if you really want you can sand it as well, just so the paint will stick a bit more, but I'm not going to do that today. Let's move on to make your chalkboard paint. So for each cup of paint you're going to mix in 1 tablespoon of grout. 1 cup is 240 milliliters and the tablespoon is nearly 15 milliliters, just in case you don't have those measuring spoons and cups. I'm not going to use as much paint today, so I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of paint, and I'm going to put a bit over half a teaspoon of grout. Okay, now for the paint. So you get all the stuff, the paint that you want. I'm going to put it red today with a bit of grey. I'm going to mix it. So, one thing that is nice to know about these is they are 120 milliliters. So instead of getting everything dirty, if you have a big project that needs a lot of paint, that's half a cup actually. So it's good to know. Or maybe not, I don't know. So 1/4 of a cup. 1/4 of a cup is actually quite a lot. Oh. We'll say it's 1/4 of a cup. I'm getting there. Okay, just a tiny bit of grey for me, because I want this metallic effect, or I hope to have. And you mix it well. Okay, once you have the color you want, it's time to add your grout. So it looks like flour really, and you just need to mix it nice. So just a bit over one. Up. And you mix until there's no more bits. So you need non-sanded grout, because obviously if you have sand in it, it's not going to be as smooth as it could be. So it's still going to have little bits in it, but try to mix it the best you can. So once it's well mixed, we can paint. Alright, so now you take your glass. Make sure you're protecting your working table So it has this quite a gooey type of texture already, and I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to do it commando style. Because I have, and I'm using this roll because I think it gives a better texture. Obviously, I'm not making it easy for myself. It's easy peasy. A generous amount of it, and obviously, I think I'm going to have too much of this paint, but I think if you seal it properly, you can keep it. Okay, so I try to have something, and we'll do a second coating anyway. So the first coat is done, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bit blotchy, so you will need a few coats to have something quite smooth, but that would be normal after the first coat. So I'm going to do second coat and come back for it whenever it's all smoothed out. So when all your paint is dry, you should have something that looks like this. I actually smoothed the paint with a credit card or something like this, because that way it looks, I thought it was going to look better. So now what you need to do is to prime or condition your board. Why you need to do this is because chalkboard paint is actually porous, and if you don't do it, you run the risk of keeping your first design or your first drawing sinking to forever. So it's simple, you just take some chalk and you run it on the entire board, just like so. Alright, once that's done, you can and that's done. So now you can draw on it. It's going to be alright. So that's primed. So we're going to go put it back in the frame, and I'm just going to put a bit of glue so it will stay very it will stay stuck. So because I want to put it on my fridge, I'm going to glue those magnets. Just check the polarity before you glue them, so it will actually stick to your fridge. But thank you for watching, and I hope you like this tutorial. I had to put way more magnets in order to get them to stuck on my fridge, but maybe I just need to get more powerful ones. So thank you anyway, and if you like it, just press the like button, and well, you can subscribe as well if you want to see more videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!